Hello, everybody. We are here. We are here. We are here. And guess who we have with us? We have Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, always from Dallas, Texas. Hey, Mr. Lane.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. So let's get started. Look, folks. Now I don't know if I hear reverb. Do you hear reverb? Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I hear it
I
now.
get a bunch of reverb. Hold on, folks. Who we have? We have Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane always from Dallas, Texas. Oh, no, I can't do that.
Hey,
Okay, we have a tech
how's everybody
difficulty.
doing?
Just hold on a second. Good.
Okay.
So let's get started. Look, folks. Now I don't know if I hear reverb. Do you hear reverb? Hello, everybody. I'm the reverb. Hold on, folks. We have Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane always from Dallas. Well, that took care of one thing. Now I hear something else. Do you hear something else?
Not right. Look, I'm like, I don't want to speak too soon. I'm like, I
Okay.
do think so.
Hold on, folks. Y'all can look at Mr. Lane. I think I know what's going on. And I got to go check and see if that's what's happening. I think that did it. Maybe. Hello?
I'm here.
I still hear reverb. Okay, folks. Y'all getting the real. Got to go back again and check. Make sure everything's gotten rid of. Because I hear me twice. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I just want to make sure everything's shut down. And I still hear the reverb. Okay, folks, we're going to be right back. Give us a minute. We'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try again. I think I might have solved the. No, I didn't solve the problem.
Okay.
Well, folks, do you hear the reverb?
I don't on my end, no.
Probably, and I don't know if anybody else hears it too. Well, we're gonna give it another shot. Somebody's listening to see if you hear that reverb. I hope I still hear it, but if you don't hear it, do the other people hear it? You hear it, CJ? Okay, we're gonna keep it going. Now, finally, we're gonna go ahead and get with Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane doesn't have all day to be doing this with me.
Today I
So,
got
Mr. Lane, tell us what's going on with you. You have a new CD coming out. You're going on tour.
Yes.
You are one of the hottest hip hop artists, that female artists that's ongoing today. So tell us what's happening.
Oh, well, thank you so much for that compliment. Well, I released 3 singles off of the upcoming album. It is titled In My Own Lane. I will actually be going to the studio on the 24th, 25th to finish the album. I'm so excited. I got about 3 more songs and it will be finished. Looking to have that out by Memorial Day weekend. I'm big on like weekends and meaning when you release stuff, so certain dates just mean certain things to me. So the latest single is titled Eileen. That is released, and we also released a video with that one. Very near and dear to my heart, talking about how we lean on a lot of things in life. We lean on liquor, drugs, we lean on sex, and whatever else we lean on, but instead of leaning on God. So I made it very clear. This is who I stand on, and this is who I lean on. So very excited about the project. A lot of good songs. I was listening to it the other day and I was like, I don't have not one slow song on this album. Everything is just, I don't know, with me, and when it comes to gospel music, I just always look at Christian hip hop like everything doesn't have to be sad. We can be happy and be in Christ and be joyful and have that music that you can just ride to. So excited about the album. The female Christian hip hop tour it comprises of 5 female Christian hip hop artists here in the Dallas DFW area.
Mm-hmm.
One, Tyler, one of the ladies, Harvest, came up with the vision for us as women to get together and do this tour, and God has been moving and blessing it. We had a videographer who came to us and said, I would do all of your videos and promos and photos for free. And he literally spent the whole day. We rented out a space. In about 4 hours, he did everything for us and edited everything. So God has been moving. We found another guy who said, hey, I believe in your vision and want to help you take the tour outside of Dallas. So we're looking into doing that. So we're super excited. It kicks off in June and we have a couple of dates booked already. So if you would love to bring the Christian female hip hop tour to your city, we're open to schedule those dates as well. So we're just super, super excited to spread the love of God and be women who are uniting together and saying, hey, the men can do it, the women can do it too.
Wow. So tell us when the tour's going to start exactly again.
The first date, I believe, is June 14th. It's here in Arlington, Texas, at a place called the Christian Lounge. The DJ is a female DJ as well, and it's going to be her all-white birthday party. So it's going to kick off there in Arlington, Texas.
Wow. Okay, so the Lane I know that was always been a very great artist, getting famous.
And okay, look,
So you tell us how you got started with all of this.
yeah, my story is funny because I never set out to be a Christian hip hop artist at all. Um, I rapped on a friend's album back in like 2004, maybe. The song was called I've Been Searching. His name was JP in Seasons. They had a Christian rock group in Detroit. And I rapped on a song of his just for like, for fun, talking about I had been searching for a long time and I found God. So my search ended basically after I found the relationship with him. And the song did pretty well. And everybody was like, well, who is it? I don't hear about female rappers a lot. So who is this female Christian rapper who's on your song? And he came to me and was like, I really think that God is telling you to do this ministry in a form of rap. And I was like, absolutely not. He has not told me. When he talked to me, then we'll talk. So I prayed about it and was like, God, if this is what you want me to do, send me the resources, the producer, the music right through me. And then I started performing 2 songs called Crazy and Jesus, Can You Work It Out? Don't know if you remember those 2 songs.
Yeah.
And those songs.
Now, how long ago was that, Delane? Were you a teenager?
That was, I had my son in 2007. So it had to be like not too long after that because he was a baby. So it had to be like maybe like 2010 because he was about 3 or 4 when I started ministering through rap. So yeah, maybe like 2010.
You you were still in Detroit, right?
Yeah, I didn't move to Texas.
Oh, we forgot to say that she's basically born in Detroit, right?
Of course, born and raised Detroit breed and bred and blooded.
You said and blooded.
Yeah, so probably like maybe like 2009, 2010. I was performing those songs. So that's how I pretty much got started. And it was him just saying, think that God is telling you to do this, and me listening to God and moving from there.
That was this gentleman that was telling you that, right?
Yes, JP. He's actually a preacher in Detroit now, Jason Palmer.
Oh.
At the Healing, I believe it's called the Healing Center Ministries.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, you have moved on with your life. You're doing some great things. You're a mama. Your son looks like is he taller than you now?
Of course. He's like 6 foot.
Woo!
Yes, wow. He'll be 16. He'll be 16 this year.
And 16 years old. Nice looking, handsome young man. He looks like his mama too. And
he don't think so. Boys don't want to look like their mamas.
Well, if their mama look good, they should be glad to look. No, I'm scared.
Okay. I'm like, you should want to look like me.
Right. For one thing, so I had you, right?
Exactly.
So can people buy this CD right now?
Well, everything is digital now. We have come into this digital streaming world. So all
Definitely.
of my
yeah.
I also put so I had an old EP called Princess, a song called I'm a Princess Forever Yours. It was like one of the first EPs I put out. I re-released that because it was never on digital platforms. So that is now on digital platforms, as well as my latest 3 singles, which one is titled Kim, which is Keep It Moving. The other one is titled Ready, Set, Go, which has Only One Way on it. And then my new single, Eileen, everything is on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, whatever digital streaming platform you have, you can find my music on there.
I'm trying to see if I can get that song to play on Facebook. I do have your video, a nice video with this picture that you see behind me. That is, it looks like a movie. You did an excellent job on that video.
Shout out to 2902 Media. He did amazing.
And that's the gentleman that did it, right?
Yes.
And he's located, of course, in Texas.
Yes, he is here in Texas.
So we want to get a chance to meet the whole. Do you have any videos with everybody on it?
I have a promo video with all of the ladies on it.
Okay, because you're gonna come back. We'll have this more tight together for you. But yes. I do see that we are on. But I have a video in there that I have pulled up that I'd like to play, and they would only be able to see it on Facebook. They won't be able to see it on YouTube because we're like raw here at YouTube.
Okay.
But they will be able to see it on Facebook. So I'm gonna let you know if I can pull that off. Um, so they can take a peek at this video. If they saw the promo though, portion of the video, did you get a chance to see the promo?
Yes, I did watch it. I
I
watched it.
said this girl here slamming like crazy, but you always did.
I appreciate that. I really do. Thank
So
you.
if somebody wants to book you in to come to perform, how do they do that? Do they contact you, or who are they contacting?
Yes, I'm doing everything on my own at this moment. They can just email me. My email is dlanepmg@gmail.com. That's DLANEPMG@gmail.com. They can just shoot me an email, send me the information, and send it. I'll just let them know if I'm available that day.
Okay, so that means you come all the way back to Michigan, right?
I sure will. I was actually there last June. I had got booked for DJ KE's album release party. So we had an amazing time.
Wow. So you headed for fame, you're on tour, and I'm sure that you will be going to England and Africa and all these places. Now, if they call you there, you will be going, right?
Of course, if they gonna help me pay for my plane tickets, I don't know if
You
I
know
can.
they got now. That's part of the package.
Wherever the Lord says. Somebody asked me the other day, like, what is your goal? And I was like, you know what? I'm never a person that strives to be famous. I said, if God wants me here, if he wants me there, wherever the Lord wants me to spread his gospel. Of course, he told us to go to the masses to spread it, but wherever he wants me to go is where I go. I don't push and thrive to be famous, because that comes with a lot too. I always want to remain humble and never get big headed, because God can use anybody. So I don't ever want to be that person. So whatever the Lord says at this point.
Well, you are there. You out there. You're going to be there, and it's going to be great.
I received
And
it.
I appreciate the fact that you wait on God to tell you what to do. That's what I appreciate, that part too.
Yeah.
You know, being a young woman out there, I mean, there's so many different avenues that you can go out there to do what you do. But you chose to do it God's way.
Yes.
Your music is it's not typical and it's not traditional. And I mean, like you said, like your bio said, that you are a woman. When all of the feminine things that a woman does when it comes to rap, you rip the mic. I said, go ahead, Mr. Lane. And the equality is the same, if not better, as far as with your counterparts. You're talking about the guys,
Right.
So I think it's a great, wonderful thing, and it's a now time for the ladies to keep on going and keep on pushing anyway.
Yes.
And so you have your songs coming out. You have some that online that we can get, but you're in the studio now doing some things.
Yes, finishing up the album.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Is there anything else you want to say to everybody else?
They can follow me. I would love for people to follow me on all of the platforms. I just got on TikTok, bless my soul. I'm an assistant principal, so
I've seen you.
All of my students try to follow me and be nosy, so I just don't like to be on social media, because I'll come to school. I saw you wanted to eat some Girl Scout cookies. Did you get some? They're so nosy. I literally hate putting stuff on social media because they follow me and I'm not private, so people always say, well, with your music, you got to be this and that. But when you have to try to separate your personal life from your music life. And it's just hard for me to do because I'm an assistant principal. So kids are going to find me.
Yeah, they're going to find you. Also, they'll be excited because Miss Superstar, the assistant principal, the superstar, it's going to be something deep when that happens, right?
Yeah, because I won't be there with them no more.
Superstar be gone.
I will be long gone. See y'all when I see y'all.
Oh man.
So they can follow me on all social media platforms. I'm on TikTok now, Instagram, Twitter, and it's the same handle for everything. My brand is Cute, Classy, Saved. And so you can follow me, Cute, Classy, Saved on Instagram, TikTok, so you can keep up with everything, latest music, any shows, all of that stuff. You can find everything on there.
So Cute, Classy, Saved.
Yeah, Cute,
is what
classy.
They're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Did I say it right?
Yep, at Cute, Classy Saved.
And that's your handle. And I did see you on TikTok. Did you put that video on TikTok?
This
Is it
I
too
leave
long?
it.
That's how I found you on TikTok. Number one, I would
Oh
say
yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
I found you. That's exactly how I found you.
Yeah. I tried to put the Eileen video up there, but it took the music down or something. I said, don't take my music down. I own my music.
So you don't even. So they respecting you. You can't even play your own music on there. Wow, that means your music is famous.
I'm like, this is my music. You better check who I am.
Oh, girl, you gonna have to call TikTok and say, hey.
I know. I was like, nobody else bothered me except for TikTok. Instagram was fine, Facebook, but TikTok is like, mm-mm. So I don't know.
Are you gonna? Well, that means your music is there. It has made it to the top. So
It's on there because when I put it on digital platforms, I hit to put it on TikTok. So I don't know why. Maybe they're correlating that it's not me with the music. I don't know. I have to figure it out.
well, I think on the other hand, that means your music is it's on the charts. And if TikTok banned it, that means they don't want anybody to steal your music, even if it's you.
Well, hey, thank you, TikTok.
So but you are on YouTube, so people can go to YouTube and see some of your performances, right?
Yes, I have 2 videos out now. My old video, Dresses and Stilettos. I don't know if you remember that song. Dresses and Stilettos. That video was out on there as well as the new video, Eileen.
Wow. So you have some nice things going on. We're very proud of you. I'm so glad you took time to be with us today. And I think we're gonna need to do a whole redo on this situation.
That's okay.
Wow, I see you there. Yeah, we need to do a whole redo because of the tech difficulties. Now I can see you over there on where I want to see you on some of the other screens.
Okay.
But I want to do another one, especially for you, so we can come back again. And I'd like to see if I can play that music. I don't want to take my attention. Yeah, I see. There you are. I don't want to take my attention away from this conversation, though.
Okay.
So I'll probably just hold on and wait a minute. And I couldn't. Eventually, I learned there's an app I think that you can play behind the screen on Zoom, which I think is pretty awesome. I'll be able to do that. But I gotta do some studying and research. You have to have the right apps for it and everything. But I do see you right there where I want to see you. Okay, so there's anything else left to say? Anything else that we want to do now that we have everything looking like it's supposed to look?
No, just be on the lookout for any tour dates. If you would like to book the Female Christian Hip Hop Tour, you can also email me. If you would like to book us to come to your church or your event, I know that Women's Month is next month. If you are having any women's events and would love for female Christian hip hop artists to come out, we can also do that. So we're open. We're ready.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we're open and ready to spread God's word through music.
On Women's Day. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. Also, I think it's a great thing too because a lot of the young ladies, they have somebody to look up to like you, that's out there doing it, and I say you're doing it big. So I think it's a wonderful thing that's going on. So that's very inspirational to be able to see somebody like you. Now I gotta say something about Elaine because Elaine also acted in some film that we did a whole bunch of filming together, which I thought was pretty exciting.
Desiree.
And that is definitely on YouTube.
Is
it? Oh yes, I must have to send it to you.
Oh,
we have a lot of things going right. We stood at you and Caleb, and we had a nice little thing going on, and that's all up and running there. So we have to kind of broadcast that. Maybe I can broadcast a video and show a bit of the film. If you don't mind, you have to give it. I'm sure you don't mind because you are, and then I'll send it to you so you can see it.
Yes, I definitely want to see it. Somebody asked me about it a while ago, and I was like, "No, I've never seen the footage."
But they saw it, right?
Yeah, they saw it on. I think it was like CW, like late at night or something.
Oh yeah. We had that. And we had well, channel 20 here, which is kind of what's connected to channel 7.
Okay.
And then of course we do a lot of Comcast now. So we always got these dramas on a Comcast. But I was thinking about just doing a live on the social media so that they can uh see it live, see the whole thing. We have a
That,
series of those. They're episodes.
I know. That was so fun.
Yeah. So that's probably what I do. You sound like you don't mind, so I'm gonna let it run.
Don't mind at all.
So once again, we just want to tell everybody thank you for being here. I'm looking at us. We look pretty good there, over there and over there, and on YouTube. And we're gonna let Mr. Lane give her last shout out. Any shout outs to people in Michigan before you go?
Well, I want to shout out you, of course. I know we haven't had a chance to talk in a very long time, so it's so good to see you. Glad that you're doing well. The family is doing well. Shout out to just my Detroit family, man. I love Detroit. Detroit is always going to be my number one home, my church home, Second Ebenezer, Bishop Van and First Lady Van. Will always be my pastor. I don't care where I go. That's always going to be pastor at home.
Oh, wow. And the
My
thing
son,
is, they want to know, are you coming back home?
No time soon. I'm thinking about leaving Dallas, so I know I won't be.
Oh,
Listen, I want to go somewhere where I can walk out and be on the beach. That is my ultimate goal, because the me and the cold is not friends at all.
I think that would be the ultimate goal for a lot of us, is to be able to do that.
Yes.
For some reason, I thought Texas was warm. I guess not. Huh?
No, not right now. We didn't have an ice storm here. We was out of school for 4 days. It hasn't been. It followed me. That's what I said.
They will say it's your fault. You took us with you, huh?
I like it. I'm gonna go to Florida. It's gonna be cold.
No, it's not.
I know, I'm being silly. Like, it keep following me. So yeah, I've been here for almost 10 years now. So
it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we missed you when you left. Honestly, I know you're very missed by a whole lot of people.
Yeah, I miss y'all too. It was so good to see everybody when I came. I'm always there though. That's the thing. I'm normally there once a month, but I just be kind of in and out because my son still lives there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he stayed back with his dad because he didn't really want to be with me. So I sent him back to go back to Michigan. It was very hard, but
that's why you come back once a month.
Yeah, I was in grad school. I got my master's degree. So I was like in the midst of doing other things. So I wasn't able to just leave that and go back to Detroit. And I just never heard from God to go back. I just never heard that. And even when I tried to come back, it never aligned up for me to come back. So I just was like, okay, God, I'm just going to stay here. It was very hard. I cried a lot. But to know that my son was good and in good hands is all that mattered to me. So I had to kind of take my emotions out of it and realize that God was doing it for a reason. And he's good. He's 16. He'll be 16 this year. He's doing really good. He has a great father. He has a great stepmother. So I'm not concerned about his well-being at all. So
that sounds like me when I thought I was leaving Michigan. I guess the guy said, "No, you're not."
I know.
So you over there like you trying to come back and said, "No, you're not." And I said, years and years ago, my plan was to go back to Ohio, and I was getting ready to go. I bought a car, me and the kids packed up, and guess what happened? The engine caught a fire. I had just bought that car, and I was listening. I said, "Okay, this guy don't want me to go."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so after all the things that God has blessed me to be able to do, I see why.
Yep. And I totally understand. Because I had put music down. I wasn't thinking about music when I had moved here. I was kind of just like, God, I'm not. And I wasn't thinking about music. And I came here and got my career life together, went back to school and was working, as a teacher, then moved up as a principal. And I did an open mic night in like 2019 because I was just kind of like itching. It's like, haven't performed.
That's what happened, huh?
Right. Been on the stage for so long. And then that open mic night opened up me to start doing music again because
got you back.
People was like, what are you doing? Why are you sitting on your gift? You're amazing. What are you doing with yourself? And they just was like, we'll help you. You want a producer? I mean, it was so many people coming at me. And I was like, okay, God, I hear you.
You heard him.
We stubborn. We stubborn. We're like, okay, God.
Yeah, you always was good. I didn't know that all that had happened, but
Yeah, a lot has
I
happened.
do know that you are very, very gifted. This is one thing I do know.
Well, thank you. I
And so
appreciate it.
now it looks like it's paying off for you right now.
Yeah, it's moving. It's definitely moving. I'm gonna let God lead me, and I'm gonna follow His lead.
Well, I thank God for it that He blessed you to be able to do it. I'm glad I saw you on TikTok and everything. I think it's just a wonderful thing. And so, is anything else? I know you have some things you have to do, a lot of things you have to do. And like I said, we have to do a do-over because of the tech difficulties that we've been having.
No problem.
But I still see you very well on some of these portions of things. I'm going to take it, drop it down, edit and put it down, and re-air it live,
Okay.
so it would be fair to you and I both to do that. And you look like a trooper, like you ready to march. I'm looking at you. You got
Yes.
your camouflage on,
My,
and
my
you
fashionable
ready to go.
camouflage jacket. Wait, it got a hood to it. See it?
Uh-oh, that's part of your gear right there.
Yes, I love me some army fatigue and some leopard. They're my favorite prints.
And so when you get ready to do what you got to do, you doing it.
Yes, of course.
I say that I want to get all the videos that you have if I can get them,
Okay.
and maybe I can put together a whole like a little D Lane show
Okay.
and let it run.
That would be great. I appreciate you for even thinking of that.
Are you serious? You put a lot of time in with the ADI Actors. You the ADI Actors Club now. You put some girl. Those videos are little films. There was
I
some. That was some of
you
the
know the
best
award
time that
show
I can
you
think
did?
of.
You did a
Uh,
I'm trying to think that one year you did like a cute award show and we got an award. It was so cute,
yeah,
like a little red carpet.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we keep doing. I heard that. I'm gonna look. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at you here on the Facebook channel.
Okay.
So you might be having to go, and you did inform me of a lot of things that I didn't know. I
Yes.
didn't know, and uh, every time I see you, I saw pictures of your son and everything. So you are up here once a month, usually.
Yeah. I didn't come this month because I my spring break is in March. So I'll be there for like almost a week in March.
Okay. And so when you come here, do you do anything special, or is it just a visit your son?
Yeah, it's normally just chill mode, spend time with my baby. Well, he's not a baby anymore, but spend time with him, spend time with my mom and sister and brother, because all of my family is there. So love on
Well,
them for a couple of days and leave.
that's amazing that you get to go travel the world and do like kind of like what you like to do and what you want to do. I think that's amazing.
Yes. Not
Some of us,
not all
some
the way,
people, some people wish that they could do that. So I looks like you're blessed and highly flavored and favored.
Yes.
I got that from the guy that used to play the horn, and every time that's what he would say. That's oh, so that's kind of stuck in my head. But we are going to say we love you. I'm too busy looking at us, and I'm gonna say farewell. I'll be with you. We need to do this again, and so I'm gonna have my other engineer at hand,
Okay.
because this is like at least a 2-person job that I'm doing. So I see you up, but you're not. Some of the things that I'm seeing, I'm not seeing what I want to see. I see you
Okay.
good over there. I see you good over there. I see you good over there. Got all these screens, and then you don't hear reverb, but I do.
Okay.
So this is called Real Reality Show. This is what happens when you go live. Anything could happen.
Yes, yes, it can.
Okay, Mr. Lane, thank you for your time. We love you, and we are going to say farewell. Now we hope you come back. I'd like to get you back, do a redo. Then I want you. You said you would be able to come back with your girls, with your rapper group,
Yeah.
hip hop group, so we can get a chance to meet everybody. I think that'd be great.
Yes, the ladies
Now,
of
I do
London.
want to say I thought of you because I told you this is Black History Month. So this is
Yes,
when I thought of you, of the here and the now. We thank God for all the ones that's done all that they've done in the past. But I thought of you because I said, Lord, I need to cover some hip hop. And then you popped up. And I said, here's a hip hop. And on top of that, it's a female hip hop artist, a good one. And it's somebody I know, Delane. And so you showing up here also is honoring uh, Black History Month. And you being the woman that you are, doing what you do, being the example that you are out there doing some things. So as far as I'm concerned, you are definitely part of this history, live history, a
yes,
living history of what's going on for the African American. We need people like you, somebody look up to you, listen to your music, and then you're African American, but you're also a woman. So the girls, boys, everybody can look at you and be inspired. And
yes,
with the cherry on the top, you represent God.
yes.
And so we wish you guys speed.
Thank you
So
so
we
much.
love you once again. And I want to call you for a minute after I go off and say farewell. And then we'll do a redo of this whole thing. And I'll edit this and when I go live again, I'll play it live and I'll send it to you so you can watch
No,
the refreshed version. Love you, Delane. Thank
love
you.
you. Thank you so much
We
for having
miss
me.
you.
Miss you guys too. Have a blessed one.
Have a blessed one. Take care.
Bye
Bye bye, everybody that's looking and listening.